I thought Rovers tried hard, but I think it was one of those games yesterday where conditions didn't help. The second half was as bad as I've ever seen in the Super League era. And they came up against a Huddersfield side led by Danny Brough in magnificent form. Danny Brough's a special player, and when he plays like that, I think Huddersfield are probably beating anybody in the comp with Danny Brough on that form. Kicked 2 40-20s, his kicking out of hand was sensational, scored a try, smashed somebody to create a try, created another 2 others, and then a sublime kick which is as good as I've ever seen, from McGilvery, 70 yards across the pitch, right to McGilvery, not even to break stride to catch and put it down. It was a really top draw performance from Danny Brough yesterday, and as I said, when he plays like that, they really are hard to beat. But Rovers never give in, and I think probably the big game players didn't get into the game yesterday. Kelly and Blair were limited input into it. CO, who's been great, Mantalato, who's been really good, didn't get really many opportunities to get themselves into the game, and Dixon didn't play. So, but saying that, I thought Benicke Kane was one of the better players OKR had, and it certainly gives them a bit of a dilemma. Excuse me, moving forward, who plays at the back? And again, as I said, it was just probably went to the well one too many times this week for OKR, just a little bit low on fuel and energy. But as I said, can't knock the effort, just weren't good enough on the day.
Will they bounce back against Salford?
Huge game, isn't it? Because Salford, that win against Catalan brings them right back into the mix as well. And they'll be saying, look, we're in a shot where they say, you look at the games that all the teams have got left, and yeah, there's not a gimme who's going to get there. There's some really big games ahead, and Salford will be saying, they need to win. It's a must win for Salford. We're not at the must stage yet for Hull KR or Hull FC, but it is a must win for Salford, and they'll be targeting that game, as I say, that's a season defining game this week, because if they don't win, that's their eight aspirations gone. If Hull KR do win, they're in a really, really strong position going into the derby the week after.
What's the key going to be?
Again, I think Hull KR would like to get the big game players more involved in the game, give them some more opportunities. And I suppose going back to yesterday as well, on the back of Danny Brough, I thought Huddersfield's pack dominated Rovers one, to be fair. They won the fall. Earl Crabtree was very good, Kopchak was good, Kumatai was good, Craig Hooby was good, and they set the platform, and again, that's a lot to do with Rovers' big games, 2 back-to-back big games, and a lot of energy taken out of them. So, I expect a better performance from Rovers' pack, and if they do that, they need to give Kelly and Blair something to play with. If they get the opportunity and they bring their outside backs in, we've seen CO, we've seen Dixon, we've seen Kike, Mantalato, they can score points, but they need to get them in the game in the right end of the field, and that didn't happen yesterday. It hasn't happened, I don't think, 2 games in a row all season where Rovers where they've been a bit off in attack. So that's good signs that if it wasn't that great yesterday, it probably will be this week, because that's the story of Rovers' season. Up and down, peaks and troughs, and yesterday I don't think it was a trough. I don't think they were disappointing. They weren't poor. They just, as I said, there is some reasons why the performance wasn't as good as it has been, but they certainly need to get it on the money on Sunday.
Will Rovers beat Salford?
Yeah, I think they will. I think they'll go there, and as I said, Rovers' seasons says that we're bad one week, we're great the next, and as I said, I don't think they were bad yesterday, but I do think they'll need to be really good on Sunday to beat Salford, and I think they'll go there and do it. And as I said, Kelly, Blair, Mantalato, CO, maybe even Dixon back into the equation, who knows, and I think they'll just have enough out wide to beat the Salford Sunday.